My name is SydneyChase, and my project that I did was on smart things. I used a website called cPanel to edit my HTML pages that I created within this account and gave me access to edit as I wanted. Today I'm going to talk about the purpose of smart things, the effects and impacts, technical aspects, the relationship to data, and some of the references that I used to collect my information. The images that you see at the top and as the background was created in a previous assignment through Pixlr and easygift.com, as well as the banner that you will see on the other pages. I overlapped different layers in order to get my name and logo to show together. First, I'm going to talk about the purpose of smart things. Smart things are systems that uses data collected from sensors and feeds it back into the control system. An example of this is smart buildings. They use sensors and monitors to collect activities, then sends that data through the control system back to the user or app, alerting them of any unusual activity. The two pictures shown are examples of devices used in everyday life. The picture on the left shows the Amazon Echo. This device uses voice control to play music, search the internet, adjust the thermostat in your house, and more. It is all activated by voice. The picture on the right is a smartwatch. It does more than just show you the time. On this device, you can access the phone, texting, music, your camera, Bluetooth, power saving, and much more, all by the touch of a button on your wrist. Next, I will talk about the impacts of this innovation. Smart devices advance more and more every day. A major benefit is shown in this picture right here. It's in the classroom. Smart things have greatly impacted education. College students rely on smart devices such as laptops or tablets to get through their education. Every class incorporates some aspect of technology that is used for the lecture, homework, test, and communication. An example mentioned in this paragraph is Sakai. Sakai is a well-known website that many URI students have to be a part of. This website gives students and teachers access to homework, quizzes, communication, gradebooks, and much more. Even young students who are in elementary school, high school, or middle school are receiving their own Chromebooks to do research in online labs. Many young students today rely on technology to solve math equations, science equations, online reading homeworks, and many more. Although there are many positive benefits, there are also some negative ones. For example, today's generation relies on smart devices and social media so much it consumes them. Hackers are also given easier access to control or see private files depending on how secure the system is. In later slides, I will show how hackers use this privacy issues and get control of private files. An example stated here is that, for instance, the cameras on laptops, computers, or game consoles can easily be hacked by hackers. This gives them view to anything they want if your computer is left open with the camera sitting there. Smart things have greatly impacted society, economy, and culture. Society has smart devices to control many aspects of their day. For example, controlling their house lights, locks on doors, or thermostats from another location just by the press of a button. Society and culture have transformed together. As society and culture change, the economy also changes as well. As the economy gets higher, the technical advancements increase in price as well. This chart over here shows the increase in prices and technology advancements over the years. A field other than computer science that has been impacted or has potential impact by this innovation is the medical field. MRIs, X-rays, and CAT scans are all examples of medical smart devices. There are also apps that are created to monitor patients' activity. Apps such as eHealth or mHealth have been created in order to monitor patients from a different location. It has been extremely helpful to doctors who visit remote or undeveloped areas to bring medical devices with them that they once couldn't. They can then monitor them from their homes once returning. There are also apps that can perform accurate ultrasounds with just the press of a smartphone. There are many medical advances that are saving lives and making them better each and every day. This chart right here shows the relationship between average impact in society and the average impact of everyday life. I used Google Forms to collect data through a survey taken by my classmates. I then used that survey to create an Excel spreadsheet, which made this chart right here. Next is the technical aspects. A user interacts with this innovation every day. Schools are beginning to provide more technology for the students to learn with. As I said before, many students are now getting their own Chromebooks. This video below shows exactly how schools are transforming into smart schools, and it was embedded through YouTube. One of the big ideas that has this innovation incorporates the internet. Without the internet, this innovation would not be able to function. Schools, workplaces, apps, and more rely on wireless internet to perform functions including notifications and communication. Without internet, smart things would not be possible. It is the number one reason why all data is able to circulate through different control systems. Schools rely on this to teach online lessons and communicate progress to parents through apps. If you watch this video, this is all shown with the new smart schools. Data is collected by monitor and sensors that feed data back into a control system that outputs the information into other devices. Smart buildings are a good example. They use a distributed control system that transmits data to other specific control systems. For example, a smartphone collects all the data and then transmits that data to, let's say, an Amazon Echo, for example. Once the Amazon Echo is turned on, that data is transmitted from the internet to the Echo and to the Bluetooth that you're telling it to play music on. A concern for smart things is privacy and hackers. Samsung is a major company that is most well known for creating smart things. Samsung has found flaws that allow other apps to unlock doors and falsely set off alarms. When apps are downloaded, there has to be permission given to perform its intended function. This, most of the time, gives the app more access than needed, which allows hackers to gain access as well. The video below was recorded with a smartphone. I edited the YouTube video in YouTube editor and then published it on YouTube. This interview is my aunt answering how she feels about smart things' impact today and if there are any negative impacts.
Do you think smart electronics have impacted your life in a negative or positive way?
I think both. I think they're convenient for everyday life when you want to, check your balance in your bank account and maybe use Google Maps to find where you're going. I also use it daily for my job, which is a database manager. So I'm able to check in on the web-based application that we use, and in respect to all of that, I think it could be very useful and very, very beneficial. While I multitask and use my other smart device to check on my work things. So it's kind of nice how you can use two different devices to do multi things.
The last page I'm going to talk about is my reference page. I used most of these references to gather all the information that I used to answer the questions in the previous slides. This website is where I found most of my information and answered it before. As you can see, Samsung SmartThings is right here, which is one of the most well-known companies. In order to make this website, I had to use my own HTML tags. I created my own HTML websites. This is an example of one of my websites. There is a CSS style sheet embedded in each page that gives my website stage, style, and color. As you can see, right here, it is embedded. My style sheet looks a little something like this. As you can see, many of the tags I use to make my website are here. You can see that the table is here, which I use on my reference page. The buttons for the footer, which is used for the previous, home, and next section tabs. I used IDs to ID my pictures so I can have them centered, floating, and with margins. This style sheet was very important, and it is what I use to make my website unique. For more information about SmartThings, please visit this website to the link below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot.